The most effective way to reduce stress is to have a plan, to think about obstacles ahead of us and consider how we're going to overcome them. So I'm Marisha Trembetska for my Love Your Creativity and Make Money podcast. A fascinating title right now, given where we are with COVID. But I'm so aware that all of us are definitely feeling far more stress from lots of different areas, including the stress of just living in this world right now, even if we've got money coming in and we've got a roof over our head. So this week's podcast is all about you having a feeling of control. Now, having a feeling of control in your own life is hugely helpful. It reduces stress. If you don't have a feeling of control, then your chance of a heart attack increases. I mean, there's so many negatives to feeling stressed and out of control that the one thing we can all do in any situation to stop feeling so helpless, especially in a world which seems a little bit hopeless right now, is to make a plan. Because when we feel we can make a difference, we can energize our life, we'll take initiative, we're taking back control. It's not actually about having control that's important. What is important is having a feeling of control. You see the difference? Feeling like you are in control just strengthens you, makes you come from a place of wisdom. And because you've already, in taking back this feeling of control by sitting down and making a plan of what you're trying to achieve, or equally of very specific obstacles you're struggling with, just that very process of sitting down and working out a plan of how we're going to overcome the obstacles will massively help. So it's not, we all know we can't control the COVID virus, but what you can control is what you're choosing to do with your day, where you're choosing to look at maybe get some more work, how your relationships are going, where you're spending your money, all of that, and your time, very importantly. So all that stuff is so vital in getting yourself the feeling of control. It's not about having it, it's about feeling like, no, I've got this, I've looked at this, I know this is hard, but I've already got a plan. Because otherwise we feel helpless, and that helps no one. So I did do a previous podcast about self-compassion. So if you haven't heard that, I think you should have a listen to it. But my suggestion to you is think about the obstacles you've got coming up, and also think about what you want, and literally take yourself half an hour to sit down and make a plan. What do you want to do in the next month? What do you want to get done by the end of this year? What do you want next year? What actions are you going to have to start taking now? And get it down. Now, I'm a big fan of the Post-it note. I'm part of my kind of first degree was all about system science and working out. So I can do very exciting things on Excel and on software but actually the glory of a yellow sticky note and a whiteboard is for me transformative. And I will actually I need to do a full video actually about how I work that, to be honest. It's far easier. But make a plan, think about the problems ahead. And if you've got a really specific problem that you're freaking out about, it could be money, it could be paying the rent, anything. Sit down and if necessary, ask friends to help or family and go, okay, what is this obstacle and what steps can I do to try and to get this move forward to resolution? Even if it's a resolution you don't want, just get back your feeling of control. So this is me sending you much love from wherever you are. You can triumph over this reality of life. You can in your own life. So make a plan, make a difference, and get at it. I know, easier said than done. But trust me, the simple act of taking back control and making a plan is what's going to actually shift. Before you've even taken an action beyond that, it shifts. It gives you clarity and it gives you a sense of, oh, I got that done. I personally have a plan every morning. Every Monday morning, I kind of think about what I need to get done for the week ahead. And on the weeks I don't do that, I feel a lot less in control and I feel not as happy. And I don't get as much done. So this is my advocate for a plan. Okay, lovely. Speak to you soon. I am Marisha Trembetska. This was my Love Your Creativity and Make Money podcast. I'm an actor, filmmaker, comic. I have literally toured the world with some of my shows, including my singing psychic comedy wonder. And of course, every week I've got my DJ Singing Psychic podcast going out on a Sunday. It's the radio chill-up show where she talks about the song for the week ahead, because she reads songs in your heart. And I play some cool tunes. I often do audience readings, but really it's about chill up. Let's get some joy in our lives on a Sunday. I think it's really important. So if you want to work with me, either with a unique customized event as a singing psychic, or indeed, I've even done TEDx talking about creativity stuff and getting things done. Or indeed, as my actor, I have an agent, and her details are also in all my link tree and all those kind of things. So you can find me at Marisha T, MARYSIAT on Instagram and Twitter. But have a great week and take control, decide and do. Speak to you later. Bye.
Forget New York, Paris and Rome. I even love London in the rain.
Shopping in Portobello, dining in restaurants on Dean Street, watching beautiful boys strut their skirts.